Morning, guys. In my live chat by myself again. Hopefully that means it's because you guys are all working tirelessly and furiously on your final exam essay, which of course is due tonight at 11:30 p.m. Reminding you that that's not the last thing you have to do for this class. There's also a reflection exam that's due tomorrow. And that's what this video is going to be all about, so that if you watch this today, you can preview it and have a good idea as to what you're working on for tomorrow. So let me just share my screen. All right. Okay. So if we go to our homepage and you read my most recent news post, you'll see that we have this essay due tonight. For those of you that are maybe just getting started on this, which is maybe a little bit worrisome, you definitely want to check out the live video that I did yesterday, because that's where I talk about success criteria and what you need to do to get a level 4 on that exam essay. So again, that's due tonight by 11:30, no exceptions, Dropbox locks. This is like a real exam, folks. You can't just show up the day after your exam in a face-to-face class and expect that things are going to work out for you, right? So you got to get her done. All right, so exam part 2 originally was going to be due at noon, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to throw them a bone and I'm going to let them hand it in at 11:30 p.m. because why not? I'm feeling real happy today. I'm Santa Claus. So take a look at this link. This is where you're going to see the lesson. All right. Really, all this lesson is you reflecting on what you've learned, what skills you have built while you've been in this course over the summer. I know it's only been 5 weeks, and it's tough to think about how much smarter and wiser you are now that you've done all of these assignments, but that's essentially what you have to be doing. So, the product that you're going to submit, I want it to be some type of visual, something that's visual, something that's relatively creative. You can use like a Prezi, you can use a Google Slides, PowerPoint, something that includes both short levels of text as well as images. Make sure when you're throwing this together, and don't throw it together, please, actually take your time and do a really awesome job. And when you are carefully and thoughtfully putting this presentation together, maybe that's the way I should have put it, you want to make sure that you are thinking about things like the visual appeal of each of your slides, not having 800 pounds of text on every single page, having a nice balance of images and text. If you would like to be real fancy and include audio in there, well, geez, I would only boost your mark for that now, wouldn't I? So be as creative as you want to be. Obviously, the more creative, the better your application mark will be. Okay, so you have in total 4 types of reflections that you need to do. I've mentioned it throughout the course, but the Ontario curriculum for any English class you ever take is dependent on your knowledge building in 4 different categories. That would be your reading skills, your writing skills, your oral communication skills, and your media skills. So you're going to do 1 reflection for each of those 4 strands. Okay, so for each of those strands, I have included a prompt, which is reflect on and identify your strengths as a media interpreter, meaning being able to get meaning out of a pre-existing piece of media, or in your strength in creating your own media. You guys did do storyboards, you guys did photographic technique analysis, you did screencast videos. There's been lots of opportunities that I've tried to intersperse throughout this course where you get the opportunity not only to look at media, but also to analyze media and create your own media. Okay, so talk about your strengths. And you know what? It's even okay to say, you know what? This is maybe one of my weaknesses, but this is how I'm going to go ahead and try and make it a strength. I'm going to try and improve there. That's sort of going above and beyond with the reflection, and that makes me really happy if you're thinking into the future like that. Okay, so you're going to do that for media. You're going to do the same thing with your oral communication. So what are your strengths as a speaker and as a listener? And I want you for each of these reflections to be specific. So for example, with the media one, you're going to say, I really thought that during the photographic techniques assignment, I showed a firm understanding of how lighting can help target a demographic. In my assignment, I said this. Again, be as specific as possible. If you speak in generalities, then it's not really a true reflection where you're thinking about your strengths and your weaknesses and reflecting on what you can do to get better. It's definitely okay for you to say, you know what, coming into this, I had no freaking idea about photographic techniques, but now I know about the rule of thirds. And you know what? I'm going to get a camera and I'm going to start taking pictures that use the rule of thirds or the grid pattern, and be as specific as you can be. I'm just looking for you to have lots of details here. At the end of the day, there's no right or wrong answers here. This is all about you thinking about your skills and how you're going to build your skills. So if you can be thoughtful with this, and if you can make things look pretty in your presentation, there's no reason why you should not be getting level 4s here. Be as specific as possible. Okay, real quick, I'm going to run through the rubric. So for your knowledge mark, skillful and logical use of relevant examples. So again, pick out details from the assignments that you've done and talk about them. For your thinking grade, you have skillful and logical idea progression, stylistic and economic thesis statement. So for each of these 4 reflections, you should have some basic level of like topic sentence or thesis statement where you talk about the skills that you have built in that particular area, like reading, writing, oral media. For communication, you're going to make sure that your presentation is generally free from spelling, punctuation, and grammar errors, and you're going to use skillful use of visual presentation structure, meaning don't just like use a white background with black text and throw a random picture here and there and have it not be cropped and nothing looks balanced or equal or even. That looks crappy and it looks like you've done it in 3 seconds. So take your time. Throw a transition or 2 in there. Maybe do a different colored background. Use nice formatted text that really helps create extra meaning to your presentation. Think back to the report writing that we did and how we talked about how the visuals can really enhance the meaning of the writing. That's what I'm looking for y'all to do with this presentation. And then lastly, application mark. Your writing masterfully addresses audience and purpose. So I said this with the last one. Don't say, oh, I really suck at this. That would be colloquialisms or slang language. You want to try and use formal academic language and say, I really had difficulties with this, however, blah, 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 blah. And then lastly, your reflections masterfully consider the impact of your skills learned. Now, you want to get a level 4 on this part, you're going to talk about how the skills that you have built in this course are going to be helpful to you moving forward. Is there any real world application to these skills that you have learned? For sure, you might talk about how you're going to use some of these skills in other English classes, but if you really want to float my boat, you're going to talk about how in life you can really use these skills. All right, so that's really all you need to know about this assignment. Again, it is due tomorrow at 11:30, and that's firm because our class actually locks up tomorrow at 11:30, meaning y'all won't even get access anymore. So it's important that you get this in. I have to have my report cards in by Friday around lunchtime, so you need to make sure that you get this in. I have to be firm with the deadline because I myself am under a very firm deadline. So just get her done. All right, good luck, folks.